It seems like I'm going to be talking about My Hero Academia manga for quite a while, because this arc is such heat, and I feel like every chapter Horikoshi just keeps on delivering. I just can't stop. I just can't stop reading it, and there's so much that's going on. So yeah, expect more videos like this, guys. Hey everyone, how you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're staying safe. Now, in this video, I want to talk about My Hero Academia chapter 274. So there will be manga spoilers and anime spoilers, of course, just to let you know. And yeah, this arc is looking, it's looking so fire, man. Okay, so let's start with what's going on in this chapter, right? Shigaraki versus Endeavour, if you don't know, is what is the starting point of this chapter and what was the cliffhanger of the last chapter. So we start off with Endeavour and Shigaraki fighting, and Shigaraki is just, he's in a mind of his own. He's just thinking about one thing and one thing only. Endeavour comes in with a brand new super move, which was called, I think it's Hell's Curtain they called it, which is a spiral of flames they used to wrap Shigaraki with. Any other villain, this should work pretty fine. I mean, it's a wall of flames and Endeavour's the #1 hero, but Shigaraki just walks out of it calm, like, of course he does. Like, he's flipping OP now, so of course he walks out of it easily. Obviously Endeavour's shocked. He's like, what? Like, how are you doing that? And Shigaraki, it seems like now he has a regeneration quirk as one of his quirks he inherited with All for One, or it might even be some type of enhancement to his body, kind of like how the Nomus are. So it's either one of those, but either way, now Shigaraki can regenerate. If he wasn't OP already, he's pretty OP now. So as you know, Shigaraki now has more quirks. So as he's fighting Endeavour and Endeavour's trying to, like, you know, beat him, Shigaraki tries to use his decay on him. So he grabs his hand out to try and decay Endeavour. Obviously Endeavour's like, nope, catches his arm, only for Endeavour to realize that Shigaraki is using a brand new quirk that activates in the same vein of what Bakugo uses when he uses his quirk. It has the same, like, lighting effect and the same hand movement as how Bakugo would activate his explosion quirk. And I don't even know what it is. Is it a copy of Bakugo's quirk, or is it like a new energy blast or laser or something? Either way, it takes Endeavour out. That quirk takes Endeavour out calm. You're probably wondering, how is Shigaraki able to use these quirks freely? But Shigaraki states that All for One, now that he has it, it really feels like he's had this quirk since birth, and all the quirks that has been stored up in the quirk are so easy for him to just freely use, which means that All for One is such an interesting quirk. I mean, the fact that not only do you have stocked up quirks, but you can freely use them and you understand them ASAP, that is way better than One for All. I mean, look at how Deku has to suffer to understand his quirk, while Shigaraki is just instantly understood it. I mean, there's a huge gap between those two quirks. But what's crazy about this chapter is that Shigaraki, now with All for One, is now like having a missing void with his quirk and with him in general, and that is One for All. As the doctor stated with Shigaraki, One for All is the only quirk that All for One could not master. He could not understand it, he couldn't just control it. And it seems like All for One's will and his regret has been inherited into Shigaraki, because now he really is feeling that he needs to get One for All. He has to get this quirk. He just has an innate feeling of having to own that quirk. He's using Pixie Bob's quirk to look for One for All, right? Yeah, he finds him. He finds him pretty quickly too. It seems like in the panels he was just searching through people, like going like zooming into different people and then just finding who has One for All. And obviously One for All and All for One, they're both connected quirks, so someone feels something. For example, when Deku released Black Whip, All for One felt that. When Shigaraki woke up, Deku felt that. So it's always having this connection of quirks. It's kind of like Star Wars and the Force when you think about it. Shigaraki, once he's found Deku, he was like, you know, I found you. I was like, oh my days, like, Deku, run, like, run, Deku. And what makes it worse is Shigaraki seems to have Incredible Hulk powers in the fact that he has the Hulk jump. You guys know what I mean by the Hulk jump, like the super jump that makes him pretty much fly out into the sky. That type of jump. Oh, Studio Bones is gonna animate the crap out of that scene, and I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be so awesome. Shigaraki fights Deku, right? But just before that happens, Shigaraki mentions one for all just out of his mouth, as if like it really just slipped out. Well, not really slipped out. He's like, no, this is my mission. One for all is the only thing that comes out of his mouth in the midst of this fight with Endeavour. So Endeavour repeats it, and he's having communications with everybody that he's in contact with, and you know, with the heroes in general. So Burning's like, one for what now? And then Deku's like, oh my days. He already knows what's up. He knows that Shigaraki is just coming for him. All Might has been telling him this from day, that this is his destiny, is all for one, right? So he knows that Shigaraki he's coming for him. He is so coming for him. So the look on Deku's face when like it's revealed what Shigaraki wants right now is so heart-wrenching, because you know that Deku the kid has to go and fight his destiny, or else people will die regardless. So Deku's with the rest of the other gang, and they're evacuating people out of the city, and obviously that is their job. So Deku, what he does is he walks away, and as he's walking away, Bakugo decides to join him. What sweet character development. Bakugo knows the secret about one for all, obviously, but the fact that he's willing to jump in, and he even tells Deku that heroes are meant to protect others, and he's basically referring to Deku, that is some really cool character development, and that is why Bakugo is one of my favorite characters in the whole series. It's interesting that both of them now are like, you can see their bond is a lot better than it was in the beginning, and it's so enjoyable as a My Hero fan to see now. So yeah, both of them are basically going together to go to Shigaraki instead of Bakugo leaving Deku to go and fight him on his own. The other gang, well, Todoroki, Uraraka, them lot, they notice them go, and Deku's like, oh no, I'm gonna go get something, I forgot something, which is probably the worst excuse ever, because Uraraka stares at him, and she knows that he's going to do something incredibly dangerous. I feel like in the next coming chapters, guaranteed you're gonna see Uraraka and at least Todoroki go to join them, or at least find them in a pinch and then try and help them out. That's what I think is gonna happen. It's kind of obvious, but yeah. So how this chapter ends is that Deku is talking to Endeavour in a private chat, letting him know that, listen, Shigaraki's after me. Like, we are going to help you, because if not, Shigaraki's going to find everybody else and kill them all. This arc is going ham. Like, this is going crazy. I did not expect Deku to already be going to Shigaraki now. I thought he'd probably have to fight maybe 1 or 2 people before he gets to Shigaraki, but the fact that he has to get to him ASAP and Shigaraki's going to hunt Deku down, it changes the shift of this whole arc completely. It kind of seems like this will be a bit like the Naruto War arc, in the sense that the whole point was to protect Naruto and Killer Bee as the Jinchurikis. So now it's going to be they have to protect Deku, or else Shigaraki becomes the ultimate power. So I have a feeling that One for All is going to be revealed to everybody as not only All Might's quirk, but the fact that Deku is All Might's successor. Either everyone's going to know, or at least I think Todoroki, Uraraka, Endeavour, like a small group of people are going to know, compared to just All Might, Bakugo, and All Might's confidants. Horikoshi and his editor did say that there were going to be a lot of reveals, so I feel like that's going to be one of them, and that's going to be so deep. Or Shigaraki can do something crazy and just tell everyone, hey, this is All Might's successor now. All of you, go get him. That's All Might's successor. Mess him up. Like, let's go. That would be crazy, and man, I cannot wait for the next chapter, because this arc is going ham, and Horikoshi's just delivering. So yeah, that's just me talking about chapter 274. What did you think about it? Did you like what happened? Did you not like what happened? Do you think Endeavour got lucky? Do you think Endeavour's gonna die soon? Do you think Deku's One for All quirk is going to be revealed to everybody? Let me know in the comment section. I'm open to discussion. Thank you very much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe for more content on pop culture and entertainment, and I'll see you soon. Stay safe and have a great day.